Law enforcement officers are constantly responding to critical calls having to see and experience horrible tragedies, and that is bound to take a toll on mental health.
That's right. Tampa Bay 28 reporter Jada Williams got a first-hand look at a training aimed at dealing with that trauma that comes along with the job.
I talked to officers who tell me that it is hard to acknowledge and ask for help, and that's why this session is so important. Behind the tape is where the stress and trauma of the job takes shape.
I was that guy not that long ago when I first started. Like you said, it was something that just wasn't done. It was something that wasn't talked about, something that you just didn't do. And now it's okay to do it.
Tarpon Springs Police Officer Larry Bird joined other officers to have the tough conversation about mental health Wednesday.
When you go home and you take the badge off and deal with it at home, there's ways to help.
And that's why Richard Best traveled to Tarpon Springs to share his experience going from law enforcement to a mental health specialist.
That's how Warrior Spirit Health and Wellness really took initiative and took steps. What we do is we really partner with providing first responders the peer support and the mental health resources that they need.
Best was one of the first officers to respond to the mass shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland.
Especially having children, it completely changes your priorities, it changes your focus. When you start realizing that certain incidents, certain exposures, certain traumas are taking an effect on you outside of work as well as at work.
Through his presentations, he opens the door to the traumas of the job, encouraging officers to prioritize their mental well-being.
There's still a stigma. The mental health world is still taboo for first responders, especially in law enforcement. But when you have leadership from certain agencies like the Tarpon Springs Police Department that truly invest in it and they practice what they preach and they show up and they're there and they support it, it speaks for itself.
The PBA also has these challenge coins right here. It says first to respond, last to ask for help. But let me show you what's on the back. This is a QR code where anyone who is struggling, they can scan it and get a list of resources to help them out. Reporting in Tarpon Springs, Jada Williams, Tampa Bay 28.